Previously, our ultimate restaurants
2 entrees, 2 mains, 2 desserts.
proved a double menu
I would need that. Far out.
was double trouble for 3 of the giants of the competition.
This challenge destroys you.
But Mike was showing no mercy,
It was crap.
tearing into the modern Italian's meal.
I make a much better risotto.
But brothers Rob and Liam
They're not all cooked.
remained on the bottom of the leaderboard and are at risk of elimination at the end of the round. Tonight, we're in Perth for our next ultimate instant restaurant,
Aprons on, knives out.
where fussy friends Mike and Pete
We need to prove to the other teams that we deserve to be here.
need to beat Rob and Liam's score.
You don't want to see people fail. But
Well,
at the same
you do.
time, yeah. Fingers crossed.
But can their risky risotto dish keep them off the bottom of the leaderboard?
Manu complained that for the last 14 seasons, he hasn't had a decent risotto.
You guys are playing with fire.
As they battle to prove themselves in the big leagues,
Built it with more vanilla.
will a little bombshell from Janie and Maddie
He said he could have cooked a better risotto than yours. He said the entree was crap.
blow up Mike and Pete's chances and put them in line for elimination?
Expecting boom risotto, an atomic risotto.
Simone and Viviana, what score do you give Mike and Pete?
Oh, God, I just want him to collapse in a heap.
Tonight, it's the 4th ultimate instant restaurant, hosted by fussy friends Mike and Pete.
So glad to be back in Perth. I'm actually really excited because tonight we are like going for it.
Not content with beating the lowest scorers, Rob and Liam, they're out to prove themselves by setting the bar higher than anyone expects.
We've had some really strong teams struggle
Yeah.
in this round, and I know that the pressure can get full on.
It's going to be a mammoth task today, but I'm really confident that we can do this.
I'm going to kick ass.
We're going to kick ass. Aprons on, knives out.
Simone and Viviana scored 68. Our goal is to beat them.
Not by little. We're going to smash them out of the water.
Simone and Viviana served both the risotto and the pasta. We are doing the same, although ours is better than theirs.
Yep.
There's a lot riding on this night. These guys really need to deliver. And when Simone and Viviana hear what Mike said about their food, there could be a little bit of conjecture there, I'd imagine. Maybe Simone and Viviana will have an opportunity to come back and say, this is crap.
Tonight, we're giving them a high-risk menu. And we're not just looking Italian. We have a few surprises up our sleeve.
People are going to be really shocked, like, what the hell is this?
But with great risk comes great reward.
Well, that is a very interesting menu. They've had a really Italian influence in the menu in the past, and tonight there's about 2 dishes out of 6 that are Italian.
Right.
Oh, hi, how you going?
Hey.
It's a big night for Mike and Pete, and I hope they can deliver.
And I see you've got some beautiful-looking cod here.
For entree 1, we're serving fish and chips with chili sauce.
The boys' restaurant is called Twisted Lemons. Is there a twist in this entree? I'm excited to see. I'm hoping it's not classic fish and chips with chili sauce.
Sure, we've got 10 fillets, so we've got the skin.
The skin's there.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
What excites me about the fish and chips is our twist on the chips. You know, we're going to be using the fish skins as a replacement for the chips. It works in my head. I hope it translates onto the plate. All right, Mike. Oh, God, we've got a lot to do today.
We certainly do.
Here we are at Woolies. Let's get cracking, eh?
Let's get cracking.
Going into Mike and Pete's ultimate instant restaurant, I'm just kind of getting over being on the bottom at this point. So we're hoping these guys drop the ball. As Mike would say, we're hoping they're crap.
So, necks and wings.
Necks and wings. This is going to be for our stock, Pete, so we can make the risotto.
For entree 2, we're making mushroom risotto.
In the history of the show, we have had so much drama in 14 years with risotto. It never really ends well. We've just had one from Simone and Viviana, Italians who should know it, and theirs was a bad one.
It's a lot of pressure, Pete.
I know you're doing amazing risotto. You've got to have faith in yourself. Let's just nail it.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
There we go. For main one, we're serving cauliflower steak with cannellini bean puree and chimichurri.
Wonder what the reaction around the table is going to be.
I think they're going to be quite shocked, actually.
Vegetarian dish. That choice is going to be tough. It needs to be well seasoned because at the end of the day, it's just a cauliflower steak. But if it's done well, it's absolutely delicious.
We need to belt it with flavour, right?
Yeah.
And it could score high.
I think it's a pretty ballsy move from us, to be honest.
It's basically a vegetarian-vegan meal. Here we go.
All right. These are for our squidding pasta main. For main 2, we're serving a squidding pasta with king prawns.
We're back to Italy. Squidding, beautiful way to infuse flavour into a pasta. I'm hoping a squidding pasta is not going to be in a creamy sauce because that will upset the balance.
Thank you so much.
Also, have a great day.
You too.
Take care.
Let's go, Mike.
Bye.
Let's murder. At the end of this round, one team's going to be eliminated. I mean, it doesn't really worry us because it's not going to be us.
Fired up to prove themselves, the boys have to get changed and set up their instant restaurant.
Twisted lemons. There we go.
Twisted lemons. Like, we are a couple of twisted
lemons. Oh, got the mannequin. Let's get it ready.
We're going to kill it.
We're going to kill it.
Yeah, let's grab the plates and...
Pete, tonight is the ultimate instant restaurant. We've got to get top of the leaderboard.
You never know what goes on around the table when you're doing your restaurant.
And I think a lot of people have been critiquing very strategically.
I think that may play a role in this next one.
It doesn't matter. We know how to cook. Tonight's all about the food.
And we are going to nail it.
We're open for business.
It's time to really just put our skates on and let's get this cooking underway.
We're going to blow everyone's mind today.
Well, that is definitely the plan, Mikey.
Yeah, 100%. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the cream on while I'm doing the eggs because the cream's going to take a while to get up to boiling point. For dessert 1, we're serving creme brulee.
Creme brulee is a French classic. It should be creamy, silky, and a beautiful glass of caramel sugar over the top of it. So the pressure's on for them.
So these little creme brulees are having the spa treatment today. Once I've put the custard mixture into the ramekins, they then go in the oven. OK, so Pete, for those creme brulees to be ready, they just have to jiggle and wiggle like this.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Finally, I take the creme brulees out of the oven. It still has a bit of a jiggle, but it's not jiggling around the side. These are going to go into the fridge now. With creme brulee, you don't know how it tastes until it's set. It's the last thing I'm going to have to pull out of that fridge and test, and if it's not right, it turns into creme brulee soup. They can have a soup brulee. How's that? That's our twist on it tonight. It's a soup brulee.
No. I'm going to get started on the apple pie dessert.
Yep, sure, go for it.
For dessert 2, we're making apple custard pie with vanilla bean ice cream.
Apple pie and ice cream, classic. But it's easy to make and hard to perfect. The pastry should be crisp, the apple should be stewed. So you've got crisp, soft, and then the ice cream. Match made in heaven.
So, Pete, I'm peeling the apples for the apple pie for you. I want to retain their shape because who wants an apple pie when the apples are so mushy? That's not an apple pie to me.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those things that might be a bit controversial around the table. Some people might think that's a little bit firm is not how it should be.
No.
And they'll be the ones that like mushy apples.
Yep.
The apple custard pie is just a really homely dish. We've got a nice, thick pastry base. The vanilla bean ice cream should be sweet, but not too sweet. I'm going to put this mixture into the ice cream machine.
Yeah.
And then the apple pie goes into the oven.
Here we go.
I actually need to motor onto making the pasta. Mark, I've just added the squid into the mixture and I'm beating the eggs.
I think the spotlight is going to be on us tonight, especially with the squid ink pasta and the risotto. Okay, I'm putting my risotto on.
Yep.
I am so committed to this risotto. I'm not taking my eye off it. Bit of oil, bit of butter is going to go into the risotto. It's just going to be a banging dish. Okay, I'm doing 2 cups, Pete. In this stock, I'm going to use chicken wings, but what I'm going to do first is quickly roast them off in the oven. Then I'm going to chuck them in the pot with garlic, onions, carrots, and celery. Bang. I know the Italians try to do it, but tonight is the night that I'm going to show him what a risotto should taste like. This stock has to be punchy with flavour. The stock is the flavour of the risotto. If you don't have the flavour in the stock, you don't have a risotto. It's flavour, flavour, flavour. And hopefully with all these different mushrooms in here, it should taste delish.
Yeah, look, Mike, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how critical people are, if we serve up amazing dishes, then they're either going to look like a goose scoring us low, or they're going to have to score us honestly. So the way to get around this is to give them a kick-ass menu.
And Pete, we're going to do that.
Perth, we're back.
Uncle Peter and Uncle Mike.
Yes. And we're back on the top of the leaderboard.
Yes!
We really hope to stay at the top of the leaderboard. We hope for them to be the second best.
It's the battle of the Italians tonight.
It is.
You know, who's the better cook? Pete and Mike. Mike was pretty savage last night.
Simone and Viviana will definitely want to hear what people thought of their food. It's good to share.
Oh, it's a door.
I'll guess
Let's go and invite them.
Come on, let's
Come
go.
on, bring them in.
Oh, wow. You look gorgeous, honey. Good luck, my lover.
Oh, welcome.
The competition is really ramped up. I'll be interested to see how they handle the pressure, because we had a tough day at the office.
Here we are again.
Oh, don't you love it? This table is so competitive. You can see it on everyone's faces. Everyone is determined to win and everyone thinks that they are the best cooks.
I missed the giraffe.
I know.
It's a zebra.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our restaurant, Twisted Lemons. It's really good to have you here.
Yeah. We're going to cook some really good dinner, we hope.
No, we hope. We are going to give you some great meals.
Yeah.
There will be a few twists. So we're going to nick off and we're going to see you shortly.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Here's to Twisted Lemons.
Cheers. 4th ultimate instant restaurant. We're nearly there.
At this stage of the game, it's about
Safety.
surviving.
And we're safe. Tonight, there are 3 teams in this competition that are safe from elimination. We've got Mike and Pete, Janie and Maddie, because they're yet to cook still, and Rob and Liam, because they're at the bottom of the leaderboard.
So, guys, how are you feeling? Are you happy to be back at the table?
Relieved. It was a massive day.
Yeah, and how was the night at the table with us?
Oh, okay.
At Simone and Viviana's instant restaurant, there were some things said by Mike about their food.
It had no flavour, had no... It was crap.
Oh, jeez.
It was not good at all.
Something interesting happened?
No one's even saying anything. Like, come on, guys.
Everyone was pretty chill.
Good mood? Everyone in a good mood?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Somebody has to lead these people, darling. It may as well be us.
Simone and Viviana, who do you think had the most to say about some of your dishes?
Probably you and Janie.
Don't think so. No.
Mike went pretty hard on it.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Really?
Yeah. He said the entree was crap.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Well, okay. Crap is a big word.
This is not nice.
Him coming out saying your entree was crap. I thought, oh, I wouldn't say that.
No, no.
That's
It's
a bit
pretty
bold.
harsh. This is disrespectful. You're insulting our work.
He said he himself could have cooked a better risotto than yours.
Just to come out and say, wow, that was crap, is just like, unless you got, you know, a bit of toast of Vegemite, you know.
It bothers me that he disrespected us, the effort that we've been
sure.
putting. Definitely bothers us. Try to hit us at our lowest.
And like, you know, sorry to rub it in, when the risotto came and he had, oh, this like I can make better, this is not, I can make better risotto than this. And it was like, it was just really unnecessary just to make those comments.
Yeah, exactly. You could have said many things, but don't disrespect the food the way we cooked for you.
This is actually very upsetting, to be honest, because at the end of the day, we are here all on the same level.
You might think that we are overreacting, but that's what we feel. We got a fire inside, and he's Italian, he knows. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest.
I can see it in your face.
I'm a little bit in a bad mood for what...
No.
Janie and Maddie are kind of trying to throw Mike and Pete under the bus here.
Oh, don't be in a bad mood.
Now, because they know they might just score Mike and Pete a little bit harsher.
The judges are here.
Let's go.
No, wait. The apple pie. Quick.
All right.
Get that out. Don't drop that pie.
Oh. Let's go, Mike.
Okay, this is great. Look, everything's...
Everything
Okay, let's do
that's
it.
fine
Yeah.
the way it is.
Hello.
Bonsoir. Come in.
Ali, you've done well.
Looking really good.
Thank you. Mikey, let's go.
Come in, come in, come in. Come on.
Yeah, Mike's singing.
Bonsoir.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to our instant restaurant, Twisted Lemons.
Yes, welcome.
Excited?
Nervous excitement, but just channeling that nerves into just plain excitement. We've got some really tough critics around the table. We need to prove to the judges and the other teams that we deserve to be here. If you'd like to unravel your napkin. I'm feeling pretty bloody nervous, actually. The guests won't be getting what they expect. I hope they like it. So, entree, we have fish and chips with chili sauce.
What?
This is a funny starter, this fish and chips, at this stage of the competition.
Ridiculous.
And also a mushroom risotto.
Obviously, they think they can make better risotto, so we're expecting like an atomic risotto, an ultimate risotto.
For main, we have the squid pasta with prawns.
And we have cauliflower steak with a white bean puree and a chimichurri.
Cauliflower steak.
It's definitely a bit weird.
And for dessert, we have a custard apple pie with vanilla bean ice cream.
Apple pie, very American.
And we have a creme brulee.
A bit of French.
Something for everybody.
What an odd menu.
Very eclectic. It's not really traditional Italian either, is it?
Hopefully Twisted Lemons doesn't leave a sour taste in their mouth. Actually, hopefully it does.
A lot of work here, a lot of techniques.
We thought we want to showcase that we don't just cook Italian.
Good.
We have a very...
A broad palette under our belt.
We're the underdogs. Like, everyone's thinking, like, this menu looks all over the place, but it's the ultimate instant restaurant. It's time to elevate. And I can't wait to show everyone how we can cook.
For me, I'm gonna go with the fish and chips with chili sauce, please. For mine, I'm gonna go the cauliflower steak. And for dessert, yes.
Creme brulee.
Yes, creme brulee, please.
Creme brulee, we've had a few stabs at French dishes. It's really hard to impress Manu.
I think they've made a big boo-boo here.
Okay, I will order the mushroom risotto.
Good choice, Colin.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes, you will.
Squidding pasta with king prawns and the apple custard pie with vanilla ice cream.
Gentlemen?
I don't think I'm going to stick with the Italian stuff. If there's more of a chance that they might mess it up, we'll take that.
All right, for entree, we're going to have the fish and chips with chili sauce. Then we're going to go to the cauliflower steak.
You know it's not a steak, eh?
It said steak and we don't discriminate.
I'll give the vegans a chance.
There's a bit of room to go wrong on this dish. That's pretty much why we chose that.
And then for dessert, we're going to go the creme brulee.
I'm really hoping that they mess this up.
So, for entree, we're gonna have mushroom risotto.
Santo, santo, santo mio.
You know.
I'm expecting a 10.
I'm expecting a risotto with balls.
Fair enough.
We want to see how good is gonna be their pasta game tonight.
Squidding pasta with king prawns.
We're gonna see if our Italian ancestors can deliver good Italian food.
Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
See you
you,
soon.
thank you.
Thank you.
Simone and Viviana, you're the only one who's, except Colin, that you ordered risotto.
Yes.
Obviously, there was a bit of issues with your risotto. What's your expectation on the mushroom risotto?
Mushroom risotto is a classic flavor, so we're expecting very creamy and evenly cooked risotto with a deep flavor of mushroom and a lot of parmesan.
The question is, will Mike and Pete get a higher score on risotto than you guys?
We didn't get like a very high score on the risotto, so technically they should.
We got a lot of flavor coming from our risotto,
Yeah.
but it was an even cooked risotto. Unfortunately, we did not deliver. You know, there is a lot of expectation.
You look grumpy tonight, Simone.
I am a little bit grumpy tonight.
Why?
We heard a couple of comments from Mike that we didn't really enjoy, to be honest.
Is that going to change your way of judging? Because when you're in a bad mood, you don't necessarily enjoy what you eat.
Absolutely not.
You're cracking on with the risotto. Can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just about to put the saffron in. I think it would be hard for Simone Viviana to say that my risotto is better than theirs, as mine is better than theirs. This is beautiful. Saffron is sort of like a secret weapon. A lot of people don't use the saffron. It should be gorgeous. And watch it change colour. It's beautiful. Creamy, tasty, yummy, and those beautiful mushrooms are just going to taste amazing. The stock is beautiful, Pete.
Excellent. I'm getting onto the fish skins. Woohoo! This fish and chip entree is non-traditional in every way. We've got some beautiful Rankin cod. This is going to be baked with the chili marinade. Usually fish is battered. It will have a chili sauce. This is going to form the chip element, Mikey.
Yeah.
We're going to have crispy fish skins.
They're all thinking they're getting potato chips, but they're getting skin chips.
And we're going to have a little Asian slaw. These chips are a bit of a risk. People won't be expecting it, but it's going to be really crispy. It's going to be lighter than having chips. But if there isn't a chip on there, that might be straying a bit too far. I know that people are going to be a bit spun out, so just to make sure that people don't complain about it, I'm going to put in just one nice chunky potato. I guess the thing is, will they accept our interpretation of fish and chips?
I think it works. I think it's great.
Oh, I can smell the chili. Can you open the oven for me? All right.
5 minutes.
The game plan for tonight is to really smash it out of the ballpark this time.
And it's going to be an amazing entree.
Kaz and Fergus, what did you order for entree?
We've gone with the fish and chips.
This is a funny starter, this fish and chips with chilli sauce. But
Only a main.
I'm hoping that it's a bit more delicate.
Could be terrible or could be fantastic. Maybe they're going to go like an Indian route, or maybe even Southeast Asian with lots of coriander, like a battered fish bites and a chuchi curry sort of thing, maybe with hot chips, is what I'm thinking.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I might change my order.
I really have no idea how this is going to look. I'm not a huge chilli fan myself. Hopefully you have an option not to have too much. Wait and see what happens. This is the time to shine. I want something that's really good that I can say, wow.
All right, Mikey, the chili sauce is done.
You're amazing. Love your work.
At this stage, we're feeling pretty good.
Confident.
We've got some momentum going.
I'm going to just quickly chuck the skins in just to flash fry them.
We want to start strong tonight and show the other teams we are a threat during this ultimate instant restaurant round.
Are you ready to start plating?
I'm ready to start plating. I haven't dressed it. I know,
I don't want to dress it. I want to dress the plate. You've got space here for your risotto.
I think the spotlight is going to be on the risotto. In 14 years of MKR, Manu said he's never had a good risotto. Tastes beautiful. It tastes creamy, it's cheesy. Yum. This risotto can put us on top of the leaderboard.
So my thoughts are this fish is going to be cooked perfectly.
I take the fish out of the oven, I check it. The fish is cooked perfectly. The chips are done. The salad's done. That chili sauce on the fish and chips should hopefully be perfectly balanced and not too spicy. I do feel a little bit nervous about the heat of the chili, but you should never second-guess yourself in the kitchen.
The risotto's moving on the plate, which is fantastic. Heaps of mushrooms, heaps of flavour. We're going to finish this dish with a deep-fried gnocchi as garnish.
We've got a traditional chip and we've got some crispy fish skin.
And we're ready to serve.
This is for Manu.
Colin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Entree served.
Let's be clear. This has to be the ultimate mushroom risotto.
Amore, per te.
Grazie.
Prego. This risotto, it's a massive risk.
We want to be in the final. It's as simple as that. If there's only going to be one Italian team, then it's going to be us.
At their ultimate instant restaurant, Mike and Pete are praying their two high-risk dishes, an unconventional fish and chips entree and a mushroom risotto, which no team has ever done successfully, will bring big rewards.
We've taken a huge risk, and I really hope it pays off.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bon appétit.
Thank you, Manu.
Merci.
Thank you. This is not what I'm used to from my local chippy.
It looks like fish and chips-ish.
Where's the chips?
Is that too spicy for you? That is so hot. It's ridiculous.
It's quite hot. There's a lot of chili there.
Wow.
I don't understand. They've got chili on the fish and then they've also got the chili jam.
There's something under there that resembles a chip. Just crispy bits of skin. No juice at all. Interesting.
If this risotto's anywhere near good, it's going to kill Simone.
I can't wait.
So, which risotto was better?
Give me a look at your bowl. Ooh.
I was hungry.
Was it better than yours?
The rice was cooked well. I feel like flavor-wise, it was...
No. Just...
Like overall?
Yeah.
A cooked risotto is better than an uncooked risotto. But it was missing the elevation to this risotto to be a very good risotto.
Clearly, Simone and Viviana are definitely not over that crap comment, hey?
No.
I think there was too much pepper.
Mum, you should be ashamed of yourself.
They fried the gnocchi on top. Don't feel necessary to belong to the plates. And you should have gone harder on parmesan and butter.
Yes, maybe you can make a better risotto, but it should be more elevated. The flavor is not elevated enough.
If you slam my risotto, then you expect it to come the day after with a bang risotto. That was definitely not a bang risotto for sure.
Gina, Maddie.
Look, I love my fish and I love my chips. The fish is a little tasteless. The salad is has nothing going for it. And why are they also doubling up on the chili on the fish?
For me, this dish just really lacked seasoning overall. I think the fish, I don't think was seasoned enough. It is a competition and someone is going to be eliminated by the end of tomorrow night.
You know, give us some more chips. Don't bother with the bit of skin because it doesn't taste like anything except for something crunchy. It's fine to have a twist, but make it a good twist.
I thought it was tasty, but I'm just not sure that all the bits and pieces worked so well together.
I'm not getting much of a twist here. It's grilled fish, salad and 2 potato sticks. They weren't even chips, they're quite soft.
I agree with the fact that I think doing the chili on the fish, I think it kind of blew a lot of the other flavours away from that.
It was a bit like we're coming off the bottom.
So, after the entree, your thoughts on who's going to be at the bottom of the leaderboard at the end of the night?
I think Robin Liam's spring rolls were slightly better than this, so I think the boys are ahead for now.
I would say, for me, it's pretty on par with the boys as a start. Yeah, I think they're pretty even to start the meal.
Oh, Janie and Maddie saying it's on par. Like, it's just strategic. She just offends everyone.
Mike and Pete for entree chose the fish and chips with chili sauce. I'm very underwhelmed. The cooking of fish was good, but it's bland. There's no seasoning except chili. Even the potato chips they're not crispy. They're chunky, not crispy, and there's no salt on it either. There's beautiful ingredients in this salad, but it's undressed, unseasoned. I know there's a lot of work on it, but this dish doesn't sing to me at all.
Mike and Pete, I chose mushroom risotto. So it's the second risotto I've had this week. Cooking of the rice was done really well. One of the highlights was those field mushrooms that you've cooked in the butter and seasoned, and they were just on top. But the sauce that I had in the first risotto had a lot more oomph and a bit more flavour. I wanted more parmesan, more butter. Did I enjoy it as a risotto? I did, but I wanted more mushroom in that risotto.
Obviously, it didn't have enough bowls.
Thank you, gents.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Always hard to hear feedback like that when you put so much effort into a dish. I've got nothing much to say about it, to be honest. Very hard to pull yourself out of a bit of a funk.
And I put as much love in that risotto as I could. Look, I respect Colin's critique, but I don't know how much more mushroom I would have put in there. But Pete, we're in the top 5 in Australia of home cooked.
Yeah,
And we've come so far.
I just wanted this night to be smashed out of the ballpark, mate. And with that first critique, it's not going to be.
No. We're just going to hold our heads up high and we're going to smash the mains. Dust off the shoulders and let's move forward.
We've got the 4 that are about the same size. For main 1, we're serving
cauliflower steak with cannellini bean puree with chimichurri. Cauliflower basically has no flavour, really. We have to pack it with spices. So I'm just basting this and letting the rub go through. Think Middle Eastern, Egyptian, turmeric, cumin, all those beautiful Middle Eastern spices.
Yeah, well, we need to bang the flavour into it, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
This is a risk putting a vegetarian dish on the menu, but it is the ultimate instant restaurant round. We are trying to push ourselves out of our comfort zone because now that we're top 5, we want to win this thing.
So these cauliflower steaks need to be punchy. They need to have lots and lots of flavour.
So the cauliflower is just for Rob and Liam?
Yeah. We know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're playing the game. I think they're not going to like it. They're meat boys, not cauliflower boys.
I think it's fair to say that Rob and Liam are hoping that we don't score as well as them. So are they going to push this game and score a little bit unfairly to see if they can prop themselves up? I don't know.
Rob and Liam, you're the only team to order a cauliflower steak.
Yeah.
Well, why did you order the cauliflower? You guys are meat eaters.
It's not something I normally order. And I figured, why not? I think there's a bit of a room to error to go wrong on this dish.
We need a big fail.
There's a lot of flavour they've got to inject in there. Do you know what I mean? Like that flavour you won't get from a meat.
It's their strategy, darling. Order food that you hate. That makes sense, doesn't it? Perfect sense.
And hopefully, it's terrible. We really need these guys to have a tough day, a very tough day in their restaurant.
Mike, while you do that, I'm curing the prawns. These are the ones that are going to sit nice and proud onto the plate. So 2 parts salt to 1 part sugar.
Yeah.
The squidding pasta with king prawns will be served with some cured king prawns and some prawns that have been cooked through the sauce. So I'm going to let this prawns roll sit in the fridge. Just want to make it as tight as I can. All right, my prawns are curing for 30 minutes. I just want to taste that sauce. The sauce should be rich in that prawn bisque, salty and perfectly balanced. Mike, given the feedback that we had for this entree, obviously seasoning is the main thing that we need to look at. How do you find that?
It's a little bit sweet. I've actually never experienced a sauce this sweet before.
A sauce or a sugo should not be that sweet.
What are you thinking?
I am struggling with the sauce. That sweetness is kind of overpowering. Which is just coming from the tomatoes.
It's just coming from the sweet cherry tomatoes.
If we can't get this balance right, we are in big trouble.
The entree wasn't up to standard at all. We had to nail the mains. This has to be perfect because you know what? We do want to win this.
I'm at a bit of a loss as to how to
bring it back.
Get this balance. I'm just second-guessing myself.
No time second-guessing yourself. This is like bad.
In Perth, at the Twisted Lemons, Mike and Pete are feeling the squeeze.
I'm at a bit of a loss as to how to
bring it back.
The vibe in the kitchen has soured now that the boys have discovered that their pasta sauce is too sweet.
I've never had a sauce that is that sweet.
Maybe add a dash of cream to it. It'll just bring it down a bit.
OK, you are the cream person. I don't really play with cream in pasta sauces.
I do. I love cream in pasta sauce. I have to trust my instincts. I've done this before. It's all going to come together and that sauce is going to be spot on.
I'm very concerned about putting some cream in, but it might change the flavour profile.
It's like a tablespoon. You watch. I can see how concerned Pete is, and I'm thinking, don't worry about it. I've got this.
The sauce isn't hitting the mark for me, I'm afraid. Like, just to be honest, I actually think we're in a bit of trouble.
Okay. Ladies, main course, what is the order?
We ordered the squid ink pasta with the king prawns.
Yep.
Pasta, prawns together, wonderful. You know, you want the prawns not to be on their own. They need to be all combined in a beautiful flavour together.
Simone and Viviana, you guys know about pasta. You've made some amazing pasta in this competition. What's your expectation on this squid ink pasta?
From them, I'm expecting a very strong flavor of garlic and chili. And maybe they might add some zucchini on it.
Just to finish.
Just to finish some zucchini, we go prawn and zucchini,
Prawn and zucchini.
a morte soia.
Very good. Obviously, we know Italian food and we can judge it better because we know what are we talking about.
You've had a hiccup with your pasta last.
Yeah.
So who do you think is going to make better pasta out of you two? Them or you?
Maybe still us.
So, Mike, I'm just unravelling the cured prawns, cured with salt and sugar, so that I can taste it with the sauce and see if we've got that balance that we desperately need. The exciting thing about the squid ink pasta is we are putting a bit of a modern twist, which should be salty, cured and delicate. We've got 4, 8, 12, 16, that's 2 each. Cured prawns are here, ready to go. As for the sauce, how's that kind of tasting like?
Yeah, it's not bad. Do you like it? You don't like it?
I'm not a massive fan of it. I'm feeling nervous, Mike.
Pete, the sauce is going to be good. Don't worry about the sauce.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Once the pasta's tossed through the sauce, the flavour from the pasta and the sauce will all come together. You're going to have that squid ink pasta that's quite salty on its own. You got the prawns, so you would have this subtle seafood taste running through it.
I'm just going to toss a little bit of the sauce through now.
Yeah.
Mike is super confident. I'm not feeling it myself. So, Mike, I'm just plating up these rounds of pasta. Look, we've got a tough crowd tonight with this pasta. Simone and Viviana, all they do is eat Italian food.
Yeah.
There would be a high expectation from them. So this pasta needs to be amazing.
You got more sauce in there? It needs more sauce.
I'm just going to put a little bit of the sauce on top of the pasta.
It needs more sauce.
Because I'm not so confident with the sauce, I'm not putting as much sauce on the plate.
I love plating up this dish. Bean puree on the plate, the cauliflower on top, the chimichurri on top. The flavours should be soaking in.
Does it look the way you want it to, Mike?
Yeah, of course it does. This dish is a banging dish. Full of flavour, full of punch, and then a sprinkle of the crispy chickpeas. And we're done. I'm feeling super confident about this cauliflower steak dish. I mean, I know the flavours are in there, but it's basically a vegan meal. I don't know how the guests are going to perceive this.
I'll just scatter the cured prawns around.
Yeah.
As well as the prawns that are in the sauce. I'm feeling extra nervous about the pasta. I'm not usually one to second-guess myself, so it's a real struggle at this point in time. Manu, Colin,
let's go.
Main is served.
You're welcome.
This is a huge piece of cauliflower. It's like a big ribeye, except it's not a ribeye. Shame.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Interesting looking dish, our squid ink pasta.
And there's some raw bits.
putting a vegetarian dish on the menu, I think is like a significant risk. And of course, I've been stressing over this sauce for an hour. I don't know how they are going to be received. We've got some really tough critics around the table. This could hurt us.
At the Twisted Lemons, Mike and Pete have just served cauliflower steak with chimichurri and squid ink pasta with king prawns for main. They're banking their risky delights will reward them with a spot on the leaderboard above the Italians.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Bon appétit.
Grazie.
I think I've got a lot to do here to make us enjoy this cauliflower steak. We're not going to do anything unfair, but we're definitely going to concentrate on critiquing this food.
Sauce good.
It's not a lot of flavour in the pasta. They should have mixed the sauce through. Look at that. There's not enough flavour in this pasta and there's hardly any sauce. It tastes all a bit mushy.
Il raw prawn non viene sul piatto.
I think having the pasta separately and the sauce on top was a huge mistake because I literally just had one big clump of stuck pasta together. And it's prawn pasta. More prawns, please. It just wasn't enough for me. Disappointing.
This dish of pasta was missing harmony. I don't understand the purpose of putting a raw prawn as well as cooked prawn together.
I think just the thought behind the pasta was wrong. It was stress on the plate.
It was not well executed.
So Simone and Viviana, do you remain the pasta king and queen?
Yeah.
In a good day, you
No
cannot
one is
beat
better
us.
than us. When we are doing good,
No.
impossible to beat us. We got
They're not raining from the sky.
Rob and Liam, you had cauliflower steak. Are you happy with your choice?
That chimichurri is such an awesome addition to any steak. It's good, but I feel like that cauliflower to me was completely under-seasoned and wasn't much flavour.
Mine was like undercooked. The centre of mine was like really hard. I think the cauliflower is just too big a slab.
I wouldn't order it again.
So it was a fail for you?
I don't like it. This is not a dish I've enjoyed at all.
The critiques of the pasta were pretty average. A few things done wrong, not enough sauce. I'm feeling like Liam and I have a chance here.
We're nervous, and the thing is, you're always going to be nervous no matter how good the dish is, but when you got that little bit of seed of doubt like I do with the pasta, I'm feeling extra nervous.
Mike and Pete, I chose squid ink pasta with king prawns. Now, I'm a big fan of a rustic dish, full of flavour, and then I get my dainty little twist of pasta with the sauce over the top, some cured prawns on the side. I understand what you're trying to do. It's ultimate instant restaurant. We're trying to step a little bit outside our comfort zone, but you were holding back on the love. I actually quite like the sauce, but do you know what I want? I want more sauce. I want dripping in sauce from there to there, serve. You held back on the love, and you sort of went with a bit of technique, and it was sort of a half-half dish for me.
Disappointing. Hearing that he wanted more sauce, and in my head, I'm just giving Mikey a big hug.
Mike and Pete, for mine, I chose the cauliflower steak with cannellini beans, puree, and chimichurri. That's quite ballsy to put a vegetarian dish on the menu. You make it very difficult for me, gents. When I saw this on the menu, I said, you guys are playing with fire. It's a very awkward dish to offer us, but I loved it. The cauliflower steak, it holds its shape. It's a little firm, but it falls apart on the sides. It's got a good caramelization. The puree is smooth and delicious. Chickpeas are crispy and give some texture. Chimichurri just finishes it all. It's a risky dish, but I've got to say it just paid off for me.
Oh, I'm so happy. Wow.
Yep, well, we backed ourselves on this one and it paid off.
It paid off.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm not one to second guess, and I've been second guessing everything. I wasn't confident in that sauce, and I'm sorry. We should have
put more sauce.
It's not the lofty heights that we were hoping. But it wasn't a total bomb for us.
And we're still in the game.
All right, Mike. You're gonna brulee, I'm gonna fruit salad.
Fruit salad? Yeah. The dessert we'll be serving tonight will be creme brulee.
What a surprise. Rob and Liam ordered the creme brulee. I know what they're doing.
They hardly touched the steak cauliflower, so I don't know how they're going to go critiquing, considering Manu gave such a glowing critique.
I think that's going to be interesting,
They haven't
right?
even touched there, so...
We know that Rob and Liam play the game.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Around the table, only one team chose the brulee, Rob and Liam. Why did you choose the brulee when everyone else had chosen the apple?
I was just hoping it's curdled. That's what I'm banking going to headquarters on, is if that's curdled.
We don't want to be going home at the end of this round. We're willing to do whatever it takes to win, as long as it's within the rules and fair.
You don't want to see people fail.
But you do.
At the same time, I'm really hoping for it.
Well, if they don't fail, you fail.
Exactly.
Pete, I'm going to fire this little baby up.
Look, desserts are the last dish of the entire menu. They are the last opportunity to bump your scores up. So it's really important to score as well as possible on our desserts, isn't it, Mike?
That's smoking, baby. That's smoking too much.
Just go a little bit slower. Give it a bit of time to kind of heat up and then just move it around. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's good.
Robin and Liam should be worried because no one should be able to complain about this. And if they know creme brulee, you've got to have burnt bits.
We're now over halfway through the ultimate instant restaurants. At the end of tonight, here's where we stand. We've got Rob and Liam, Janie and Maddie, Mike and Pete. One of these teams is going home. Got to ask, who do we think is going to go home?
I would rather Rob and Liam be eliminated. From what I've seen from them in headquarters, they were consistent and they put out a couple of dishes that you guys really loved. So I'd rather them go home.
Janie and Maddie, not surprised there at all.
They want to get rid of us, of course I do.
I would love to go against Janie and Maddie in the final. That'd be an easy day's work.
Simone and Viviana?
Strategically speaking, I think I would want Rob and Liam out. But I feel like they deserve to be in the finals, to be honest.
I think it's really hard for any of us to go, OK, well, you deserve it more than...
They deserve more because they have more skills than you.
Oh, really?
What are you basing that on?
Then what skills are we talking about? We've always been the underdogs in the competition. People have dissed us. And to prove them wrong is going to be so much fun.
We're talking about skills. I feel like Mum and I have a broader range of a skill set than Rob and Liam. Rob and Liam are the most competitive team at the table.
They're really disappointed they're on the bottom of the ladder and they really, really want this so badly.
Maybe we can have this discussion again after Mum and I have cooked.
I can't wait to say, see you later, pack your bags, bye-bye.
So far, Mike and Pete's menu hasn't provided the knockout results they were aiming for. Now, all hopes are on the desserts to deliver sweet success.
I'm going to have a look at this apple pie. For dessert one, we're serving a custard apple pie with a vanilla bean ice cream.
How's it looking?
Yeah, looking good. I think it's hard to know where we are standing on the leaderboard, Toaster. We've got some mixed reviews, so we need really good marks for the dessert.
That's beautiful.
The pastry's really nice.
How's the apple texture?
It's got that little bit of resistance, which is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
My biggest concern about the apple custard pie is we like to have a bit of firmness to the apple. That's how we think an apple pie should be.
Yeah, no.
Will that be well received at the table? We don't want to be at the bottom of the leaderboard, so we just have to nail it. Mike, I'm feeling really good about the apple pie, I'm not going to lie.
I'm happy with it too.
Mademoiselle?
Apple custard pie, the vanilla bean ice cream. I love this dessert. I'm expecting the pastry to be nice and crunchy. I hope that the pie is gonna be warm because I love the contrast between hot and cold.
We're like a creamy ice cream with a custard base is our preferred, isn't it?
I think Mike and Pete have the ability to do well.
Yeah, we've seen their cannoli dessert was unreal, so we know they've got some really good skills.
But I still think they can bomb and get below us, so it's a mixed emotions going in.
You guys are really competitive, aren't you?
Yeah, we're competitive.
Yeah.
100% competitive.
Like, I'm picturing tomorrow night, you're at our place, you're liking the food, there's a cockroach on the floor, you might pick it up, pop it in the bowl, go, oh, hang on, there's a cockroach in the meal.
The only reason I'll put it back on the plate is because it came off the plate. Janie and Maddie should 100% be worried about it.
I would love to be able to give it 2.
That'd be all right.
But has anyone ever done anything dodgy or, like, lied to win?
No, I don't think so.
No?
It wouldn't feel good if you didn't deserve to win it, though.
I got one. I managed to successfully cheat on a big accounting exam. And I wrote on the back of my school tie. Sat there, bang, 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 walked out, got myself up to an A-, baby. One test, didn't study.
Oh,
That's
my
it.
God. Liam, you know, he's not always going to play fair, I don't think. It pissed me off when people didn't play by the rules.
So you've never cheated?
Not in...
like, competition?
No.
Not a little bit. Come on, like a little bit.
Never in sport.
Oh, hang on. I have a confession.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm listening.
When I played competition tennis, sometimes a ball was in and I called it out.
That's dodgy. That's dodgy.
I knew it. I knew it.
Of course, who knows how far they'll go.
Finally found common ground with Janie. Even though it was like getting blood out of stone, we've got there.
Shame! Yes, Janie, I love that. Yeah, should be looking for a new tennis club, I think.
Watch out for the scoring. No. Smell fishy.
It's absolute proof tonight that everybody will do whatever they can to win. It's worth it.
I'm ready to plate up now. I'm just doing a little compote on the side.
Those creme brulees, they look amazing.
Yeah.
But serving a French judge, a classic French dessert, that is really risky. It is the ultimate instant restaurant round. We are trying to push ourselves.
How do you like
it looks pretty.
It's pretty?
Yep. We have 1 in 5 chance of taking out this competition. We just want to win. I think when you come this far, to kind of run out of steam now is just not an option.
I'm actually really happy with the thickness of the pastry.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be thin and delicate. It's meant to be quite chunky.
And then the vanilla bean ice cream on the side.
How's it looking?
It's looking really good. It's looking as it should.
I can't believe we've done this.
I'm super relieved. The dessert looks like and feels like exactly how I wanted it. Manu's got the creme brulee. Colin's got the pie. Mate, I'm proud of you. It's a final dish.
Look at
Let's
that.
get this out.
What a big day, Pete. I'm so proud. Yeah. Let's do this. Dessert is served.
It's time to face the judges with our desserts.
We fought tooth and nail to make sure we're not at the bottom tonight.
Mike and Pete, they look exhausted. That might be the course that will save the boys or will break the boys.
I think now that they understand how hard this is going to be. But good luck.
We've put 100% of our blood, bone, and guts in this, so...
Not literally.
Not literally.
This dessert is make or break.
Mike and Pete have just crossed the finish line. They're hoping their creme brulee and apple pie desserts will score them enough to keep them off the bottom of the leaderboard and safe from elimination.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Fingers crossed for a curdle dessert.
Almeno te lo passo di più. No?
The apple a little bit undercooked.
But honestly,
Good
it's
flavor.
nice, good flavor.
Ice cream. Really vanilla-y.
Ice cream's terrible. So sweet, isn't it?
Eating the creme brulee, there's good things. We're also trying to find bad things to critique it with.
The creme brulee, on mine, the toffee was like too thick.
I thought the creme brulee was maybe a bit burnt on the top. I could taste burn.
That's what brulee means in French. Burnt cream.
Rob and Liam, obviously, they'd never tried creme brulee.
I think it's just called playing a game. God, that's hilarious.
Well, I think it was a good dessert then.
The apple pie was delightful. Apple's crisp, custard was lovely, and that crumble is just the best part about it. It was a good Mike-sized portion, which was awesome. So great finish for the guys. I think they really needed that one.
The ice cream's not great. We make ice cream, we love ice cream, but that's just not good enough. Having a soup of ice cream sitting next to a tart doesn't work. It just wasn't enough attention to detail. Just not wonderful as it should have been.
I think the apple should be cooked slightly longer.
It was a little bit too raw, but it's definitely the dish that I enjoyed the most of the night.
Where does Mike and Pete sitting right now?
Maybe this was slightly better. Mike and Pete for the dessert.
I think our main was a lot better. I think it's gone down to personal opinion.
This is a really close one.
If Mike and Pete score well tonight, and it's down to you two teams, how does that fight work out?
Is it a fight?
It's not just about beating you guys. Yes, we have to do that to stay in the competition, but we'd love to get a good score that, you know, we're happy with for ourselves.
We'd be really disappointed if we didn't improve on our last instant restaurant round.
I'm hoping they bomb
goes up.
every single dish.
Yeah.
It's now time for the guest teams to critique and decide their score out of 10.
For entree, we had the mushroom risotto.
Couple of things good, couple of things bad. It was not a perfect risotto.
No.
Entree, we had the fish and chips with the chili twist. The fish was cooked nicely. However, there was some not so nice elements.
That is so spicy.
The main for us, that squid ink, it was tasty, but could have been just a little bit more on the flavour front.
For main, we had the cauliflower steak with cannellini puree and the chimichurri. They liked it, we definitely didn't.
Well, yeah, the cauliflower steak was undercooked on mine.
Yeah, we didn't enjoy it at all.
What's the The apple custard pie.
Loved it.
Yum, so good. The ice cream was really vanilla-y and really sweet.
The creme brulee was
Good.
Yeah.
Decent.
I reckon that probably saved them.
It's super hard to score fairly when you're on the bottom, but...
Yeah, I want to be dropping 2s and 3s, but we won't.
All in all,
Rob and Liam are going to have to be harsh. They want to stay in this competition.
Tonight wasn't as good as Simone and Viviana's dinner.
But it was better than ours.
It was better than ours.
Overall, we didn't have such a bad food.
It was a pass, but not a huge pass.
There was a lot of effort that went into every dish, but there was nothing that was really executed well.
By the end of tomorrow night, one of us 5 will be going home. How we scored is really important.
I think we really pushed ourselves during this ultimate instant restaurant round.
Hopefully it pays off.
At Mike and Pete's Ultimate Instant Restaurant, the Fussy Friends hope to beat Rob and Liam's score of 57.
Mike and Pete, thank you for inviting us back to the Twisted Lemons.
You're welcome.
Now it's time to reveal your scores. Kaz and Fergus, what do you score Mike and Pete tonight?
Mike and Pete, tonight we score you a 6.
Simone and Viviana.
Mike and Pete, we give you a 6.
Rob and Liam.
Tonight, Mike and Pete, we score you a 6.
Thank you. Thanks, gents.
I think our score was really fair. The entree was above average. We hated the main. That dropped their score right down. And then dessert was a pleasant finish to the evening, so that kind of brought them back up a bit.
Finally, Janie and Maddie, what do you guys score?
Tonight, Mike and Pete, we score you a 5.
That's like classic Janie and Maddie.
100%.
Everything they do is strategic. Bringing up arguments, scoring low, like everything they do is strategic.
That means the teams have given you a combined score of 23 out of 40.
This is not the score that we wanted. After all the work that we put in, we're still not safe from elimination. I just hope that the judges' scores are going to be enough to beat Rob and Liam.
And now it's our turn to score the dishes that we ordered out of 10. Mike and Pete, I chose mushroom risotto. The rice was just cooked. A lot of saffron in there. I think we could have elevated that dish with a little bit more parmesan, a little bit more butter. I love the filled mushrooms on top. For your entree tonight, I score you a 6.
Gents, for entree, I chose the fish and chips with chili sauce. It wasn't a dish that made a lot of sense on the plate. The fish was cooked okay. The rest was bland. There's no seasoning in, except chili. There was not even any dressing, any salad. So the score I'm giving you for your entree is a 4.
I'm a little concerned.
Instantly, we're like, this is a chance for us.
It looks like it's going to be pretty close.
For main course, I chose the squid ink pasta with king prawns. I liked the actual pasta, I liked the sauce, but you needed more. The pasta was a little bit sticking together because of that lack of sauce. So for your main course tonight, I score you a 6.
Mike and Pete, for main course, I chose the cauliflower steak with cannellini, bean puree, and chimichurri. A surprising dish, full of spices, and the chimichurri was delicious. The score I'm giving you for your main course is an 8.
Thank you so much.
Just shows when you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, the success can be greater.
It's going down to the wire, this one. It comes down to Mike and Pete's dessert.
For dessert, I chose apple custard pie with vanilla bean ice cream. The pastry was a little bit thick for me, but it was cooked nicely. The apple I would have cooked more. There was elements to fix, but I quite liked it. For your dessert tonight, I score you a 7.
Thank you.
Gents, for dessert, I finished this three-course meal with a creme brulee. Classic dessert, the creme brulee was absolutely delicious. The custard was well set and not too sweet and a good amount of vanilla. I was really happy with the little berries over the top. The only negative, I think, on this creme brulee is the disc of caramel sugar over the top was a little too thick. So the score I'm giving you for your dessert is a 9.
Woohoo! Fantastic.
We've done it. We've nailed dessert.
That gives you a grand total score of 63.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's pretty good.
With a total score of 63 out of 100, fussy friends Mike and Pete are now second on the leaderboard, safe from elimination.
We're still at the top of the leaderboard, so no matter what Mike said regarding our food, it doesn't touch us. We're good, bro.
We're pumped about being second on the leaderboard. We didn't pip the Italians off the post, but we gave a pretty good run for our money. Feeling good that Robin and Liam are still at the bottom. No offence, lads.
We're feeling pretty low, to be honest. We're still on the bottom, and I think we're pretty good cooks, so it's hard to take.
Jenny and Maddie, one instant restaurant left, and at the end of it, one team is going home. Ladies, are you ready?
We are ready as we will ever be, I guess.
Ready.
Yeah. We just really want to smash it out of the park and
May the best team win.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
This is our last chance.
Yeah.
I want to see Janie and Maddie fail. We want it. It needs to happen.
Yeah.
Next time, we're in Melbourne in the final Ultimate Instant Restaurant with kitchen queens Janie and Maddie.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, darling.
I think maybe Janie and Maddie might be going home.
If there's ever a time for a team to step up, tonight's the night.
With elimination at the end of the night.
It's either us or Janie and Maddie.
May the best cook win.
It's a fight fit for a king.
Come on, keep it on for good luck.
Yeah. Will their majestic menu
We want to take a bit of a risk. It's working.
finally wow the competition?
I liked it.
Incredible flavour.
If I was Robin Liam, I would be a little bit scared.
Or can the barbecue boys turn the tables?
Like Poirot, the inspector, they've got the magnifying glass out.
It was like a old school sausage roll.
And send the queens of MKR packing.
Jenny and Maddie, you are in very real danger of leaving this competition tonight.